Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered about clouds? Those fluffy, ever-changing shapes that drift lazily across the blue expanse? How do clouds form? Why do they look so different? Clouds are fascinating. They're like giant puffs of cotton candy floating in the sky, each with its own unique shape and texture. But instead of sugar, clouds are made of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. These droplets or crystals are so small that they can stay suspended in the air. These droplets are so small that they can float in the air, creating the beautiful and diverse cloud formations we see. Clouds are important because they tell us a lot about the weather. By studying clouds, meteorologists can predict rain, storms, and even sunshine. By observing their shape, color, and height, we can get clues about what's going on in the atmosphere. For example, dark, towering clouds might indicate a storm is coming. For centuries, people have used clouds to predict the weather. Ancient civilizations, farmers, and sailors all relied on cloud patterns to make crucial decisions. Before we dive into specific cloud types, let's understand how clouds form. Imagine a pot of water boiling on a stove. As the water heats up, it begins to bubble and produce steam. This steam is actually water vapor, which is water in its gaseous state. It's invisible to the naked eye but plays a crucial role in cloud formation. Similarly, when the sun heats the Earth's surface, water from rivers, lakes, and oceans evaporates. This water vapor rises into the atmosphere, becoming part of the air we breathe. As this warm, moist air rises, it encounters cooler temperatures higher up in the atmosphere. Cool air can't hold as much moisture as warm air, so some of the water vapor condenses. This condensation occurs around tiny particles in the air, such as dust or pollen, which act as nuclei for the water droplets. These tiny water droplets or ice crystals then clump together, gradually forming the clouds we see in the sky. This process is continuous and dynamic, constantly shaping the clouds above us. One of the most common types of clouds is the stratus cloud. Stratus clouds are low-lying, gray clouds that often cover the entire sky like a blanket. They look flat and featureless without any distinct shape. Stratus clouds are formed when a layer of warm, moist air rises slowly and evenly over a large area. They usually bring overcast conditions, and sometimes drizzle or light rain. When you see stratus clouds, you know it's probably going to be a gloomy day. Section 4, Stratocumulus clouds, patches of wonder. Stratocumulus clouds are another type of low-lying cloud, but they have a more defined structure than stratus clouds. They appear as rounded patches, rolls, or sheets, often with visible gaps between them. These clouds are formed when there's some instability in the atmosphere, causing the air to rise and fall slightly. Stratocumulus clouds typically bring mild weather, but they can sometimes produce light rain or snow. They often create beautiful patterns in the sky, especially around sunset and sunrise. Section 5, Cumulonimbus clouds, the mighty giants. Now let's talk about the giants of the cloud world, cumulonimbus clouds. These towering clouds are the ones that bring dramatic thunderstorms. They start low in the sky but can grow vertically, sometimes reaching heights of over 10 kilometers or 6 miles. Cumulonimbus clouds are formed when warm, moist air rises rapidly in an unstable atmosphere. They bring heavy rain, hail, strong winds, and lightning. When you see a cumulonimbus cloud, it's best to seek shelter indoors. Section 6. Keep looking up. Clouds are a constant source of wonder and beauty. They paint the sky with their ever-changing forms and colors, creating a dynamic canvas that never looks the same twice. From the flat gray stratus clouds that blanket the sky in a somber tone, to the towering, stormy cumulonimbus clouds that signal powerful thunderstorms, each type has its own unique characteristics and weather patterns. The fluffy cumulus clouds often bring fair weather, while the wispy cirrus clouds high in the sky can indicate a change is coming. Next time you're outside, take a moment to look up at the sky and observe the clouds. Notice their shapes, their movements, and how they interact with the light. Try to identify the different types and see if you can predict the weather based on what you see. Think about what kind of weather they might bring. Are they signaling a sunny day or perhaps a storm on the horizon? You might be surprised by how much you can learn about the atmosphere just by paying attention to the clouds above. The sky is a natural storyteller, and its clouds are the characters in an ever-unfolding drama. Cloud facts. Did you know that clouds can weigh over 1 million pounds? Despite their fluffy appearance, clouds are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals that are surprisingly heavy. Another interesting fact is that clouds can travel at speeds of over 100 miles per hour. So next time you look up, remember there's more to those fluffy formations than meets the eye. If you enjoyed learning about clouds, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing weather wonders.